Yeah, hi, good morning, friends. I'm here with you with question number 4 today, and I've got very good response from you guys that you have liked the videos and you know how to solve such questions now. These are the practices we need to go through, and these are the only things we need to make sure that you are very well aware of the exam technique, how to solve the exam, how to look at the scenario, how to connect your knowledge with the scenario, and that's what we are successful in now. So today we are going to discuss question number 4, and as per question number 4, we need to define the objectives of a formal health and safety management system in line with ISO 45001. So we'll be looking at the scenario based information, since it is described in the question very clearly that you have to only stick to the scenario, and you are not talking very generic on the benefits of health and safety management system, but you need to look at the poor conditions in warehouse and all the issues discussed in the scenario, and you need to come up with the set of benefit this organization is going to get out of a formal health and safety management system. So let's continue, guys. One of very good point of NEBOSH in open book examination is that they are telling you through which section of the syllabus they are asking you question now. So even though you don't need to be panic, you don't need to worried about what section is this and out of which section they're asking you questions. So once you know what is the task, then you can simply move on to the information source, which is your book or whatever source you are using, and you can acquire certain information quickly. So looking at the task number 4, working within a health and safety management system, we are very pretty much sure that the question is from the management system related topics. So the question is, to satisfy the expectation of inspector, you have developed a formal safety management system in line with ISO 45001, being health and safety practitioner. Based on the scenario only, what are the likely benefits to the organization of having a formal safety management system? As we discussed earlier, that here you need to stick to the scenario only. You will not be talking about general benefit of health and safety management system. There are a lot of benefits of health and safety management system, but what we will be talking about in this question, we will be typically talking about the scenario, what is wrong in the scenario, and how this management system is going to help, and what benefit this management system is going to bring to the organization. So we need to keep in mind that we stick to the guidelines in the scenario, and we respond to those guidelines, those issues which are currently being faced by the organization. So guys, as usual, we'll be starting with a little introduction, why we are going to discuss benefits of health and safety management system to the organization. And in the introduction, you will be linking it with the scenario that, as per feedback from inspector, a company must develop and implement proper safety management system to improve health and safety within the organization. Since inspector is having so many concerns about different issues, and the problem is not only one, there are many problems. There is poor consultation, there is no reporting culture, there are unsafe conditions, unsafe acts, and so many issues. The one and the only solution can be having a formal health and safety management system, which will be helping organization to assure good health and safety practices on regular basis. And having a formal health and safety management system will benefit the organization in coping up with all the recent concerns, all the issues raised by the inspector. This is the most important benefit they are going to get out of it. Also, safety management systems always provide certain benefits to the organization for sure. And in the current scenario, these are some of the benefits we are going to discuss, which will help organization to improve health and safety related matters within the organization. Guys, looking at the current scenario, it is very much clear that management commitment is missing totally within the organization, and management is hardly seen in the areas. They are not concerned about health and safety. They have not assigned any safety officers or safety advisors in the area, They are showing a very poor attitude and poor commitment to health and safety. Also, when asked in one occasion about health and safety related controls, management said there is no money allocated for health and safety, and they think that health and safety is a cost and disruption to the business. So these are all very poor commitments. So the first and most important benefit you can discuss here is that once you have a formal health and safety management system in place, for sure you are going to buy in the management commitment. Since policies, procedures, all of these things are approved and signed by the top management, since the directors are the one who give directions to the organizations towards health and safety, since they are the one who provide resources, they are the one who look at all the implementation part and compliance part of health and safety regulation. So once they are involved, you are going to get management commitment on top. This is the first and most important benefit, I would say. Then, once you have a formal health and safety management system, you will be developing certain policies and procedures to ensure safe practices on the job. So, all of these problems, poor stacking of material, improper segregation of routes, poor behaviors of people, it can be controlled through having all the procedures in place and proper implementation and keeping an eye on your staff. So you will be setting some smart objectives in the policy for sure once you have a management system. And then each and every one will be working to achieve those objectives. So this is how this management system is going to help the organization through formal policies and procedures. Another important benefit can be improved compliance with safety policies and procedures. Currently, rule breaking is very common as per scenario, and everybody is breaking the rules. Once you have the management system, you have a responsibility and accountability culture within the organization. For sure, this will go, the rule breaking will no more be there, and everybody would be trying to achieve their targets, their objectives, following health and safety rules and regulations. Guys, discussing some of the other benefits of health and safety management system, one of the important benefit you are going to get in a current scenario, you will be reducing the number of incidents and accidents within the organization. Currently, incidents are repeating and they are not properly reported. Sometimes the workers have fear of being blamed or punished by management due to poor management commitment, due to lack of consultations and all of those things. So a formal health and safety management system will improve these reportings and reduction in the number of incidents will be achieved by once the accidents are formally recorded, reported, then for sure there will be a corrective action also by management, and you ensure that you identify the causes and you control all of those important issues which are further inviting these incidents and accidents frequently to be repeated. Also, reporting, recording, and investigation of incidents will improve. Having a formal health and safety management system, if you remember in the management system model, we have a complete section there in which we have a performance check and we have reactive monitoring methods in which we check all the incidents, accidents frequently. So we'll be looking at all the recording parts, the recorded incidents. We'll be looking at some trends and patterns, what's going on within the organization. And the most important thing is if something happened and it is reported by employees, then for sure the actions will be there. So reporting, recording, and investigation of incidents will also improve having a formal health and safety management system. Another critical issue is since the inspector has visited the site and he is not at all happy with most of the concerns in health and safety, he would like the organization to improve. So, having a formal health and safety management system will answer all of his questions, and for sure, you will be having improvement in all the areas, and you will be satisfying the enforcement bodies, showing them an attitude towards health and safety, being getting the formal health and safety management system implemented on site. Guys, currently there is no consultation arrangement by the organization at site, and workers are not at all consulted on any health and safety related matter. And consultation is one of the requirement of management system where employees are involved to identify and report all the unsafe conditions and unsafe acts or any health and safety related matter to the organization, and the organization further come up with the solutions. Consultation, we all know, is a two-way communication method, and with the health and safety management system introduction, we are going to improve consultation arrangements also. You will be communicating with your employees very frequently, and you will be identifying all the highlighted issues, and you will be controlling them. And at the end of the day, if the management system approach will continue, for sure you are going to develop safety culture one day within the organization. You will be getting everyone to the point that they have to follow safety rules and regulations. And at the end of the day, the final product is health and safety culture, because we all know that management system approach ensure continual improvement in the processes. And once you are continuing with this approach, you will be developing a health and safety management culture. Further benefits include improving goodwill of the organization. Any organization having a proper health and safety management system implemented, for sure, get a competitive advantage over its competitor, and for sure the goodwill of the organization improves once you have the improved performances in health and safety, once you have reduction in the accidents, once you develop the safety culture, for sure your goodwill improve. And finally, the most important document nowadays is ISO 45001 certification. So if health and safety management system is properly implemented and all the clauses of ISO 45001 are met, one day you will be able to achieve ISO 45001 certification. And we all know the benefits of having these ISO certifications. It will give you competitive advantage. It will give you an edge to get businesses. It will give you a synergy to be, showing the your stakeholders that you are more responsible, you are more ethically following health and safety practices within the organization. So we are not going to discuss here all the benefits of ISO 45001, but for sure there are a lot of benefits once you are ISO third party ISO certified. So you are going to get those benefits also. So guys, as you had studied in your NEBOSH lectures and classes and literature, it is clearly mentioned that it is very important to collect health and safety facts and figures and statistics, to look at the trends and patterns and look at the performances and benchmarking purposes. For all of these things, collection of these statistics is very important. Having a formal health and safety management system approach will ensure that all the statistics are collected properly and analyzed properly, and further corrective actions are being taken by the organization. And the most important benefit of having a health and safety management system is continual improvement. We all know, if you recall, PDCA cycle, one of the important thing in PDCA cycle is continual improvement. Any of the system in the world, if it gives you continual improvement, then this is a useful system. So we all know in health and safety management system, we review every year. We set some new targets, new objectives to be achieved, and for sure these are improved targets as compared to the earlier year. So continual improvement part is very important, and your management system, if it gives you continual improvement, then only it is useful. So this is another benefit organization will get, that continually you will be improving slowly. You will be improving and improving, and you will be overcoming all of these problems slowly once you follow a management system approach. So these are some of the benefits, guys, we have covered, and I think these are more than enough to be discussed. We have covered almost all the issues related to the scenario, and we are trying here to make our point that once the organization will have a formal health and safety management system, they are going to have all of these benefits in overcoming the current problems they are facing. So, putting a concluding thought here, we can simply finally connect it with the whole scenario, and we can say, looking at the current conditions of the organization and health and safety, it is very important to develop formal health and safety management system, not only develop and implement also to control the ongoing issues uh, for permanent solutions and improvements through management system approach. Uh, in addition, the organization will enjoy all above mentioned benefits uh, in improving health and safety performances, in improving health and safety conditions within the organizations. So this is how you need to wrap up your answer, and finally, you will be able to cover each and everything in the scenario, and you have made your point where you are connecting it with the scenario, showing that yes, these benefits will help organization to improve. So friends, we have covered almost 12 benefits in this answer, and with introduction and conclusion, so I think that is more than enough to acquire 10 marks. And I hope you like the approach, and stay connected, stay safe. We'll be seeing you in another video very soon with question number 5. Thank you very much.